everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Nick, and welcome back to the Dr. Nick Show. Today I wanted to go through some more items that I've got in the last month or so from Ollie's and from one of my toy groups, Top Rope Collectibles. These are various items that I've added to my collection. I have a lot of different interests when it comes to wrestling stuff. So we got here the Reaction figure by Super 7. We got Blue Demon and just like the wrestling attire with the cape and the mask. And we've also got Blue Demon in the suit. I've got the other one, Solar. I might be mispronouncing that, but here's, I want to find this one, the Teneblas Jr. That one right there. Because I found the other ones at Ollie's for less than, I think they were around $4 or $5. I picked this up. Through the Lens, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. His life, his moves, his world. So it's kind of a book with different photographs throughout his career. They've got like him and his kids. They've got some different with his wife, and then different movies like Jumanji, Hobbs and Shaw. I'm trying to think, like when he went back for WrestleMania. A lot of really cool photos, you know, about his life and different events. Pretty cool. I think this was like $5 or $6, something like that. Originally, it was $35. So a lot of things that you find at Ollie's are heavily discounted. And I got these from the TRC group on Facebook. Now, for those who remember these, this was World of Wrestling magazine. This one's got Stone Cold May of 2001. And essentially what it did was these magazines talked about ECW, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation. So this one was actually month or so, a couple months after WCW was purchased. We got this one with Mick Foley on the cover of June of 2000. These magazines were so cool. I'll have to look on how many years they actually made. This is June of 2001 with The Undertaker, the American Badass on the front. This one is August of 2000 with Bischoff, Vince Russo, and Hulk Hogan on the front. This one is April of 2001, and it's got Rock and Austin for WrestleMania. These are so unique. I love finding these in such good condition. Now, we all know that Thanksgiving was yesterday, and tonight is today? No, today's Friday. Sunday is Survivor Series, you know, the Thanksgiving tradition. So these are some of the VHS, the Coliseum videos that I have. I used to have a lot more. I was really stupid, sold them off years ago on eBay. I know you can watch them on Peacock, but I still I love having the original ones. So we got Survivor Series 94. We've got Undertaker versus Yokozuna in a casket match. Bret Hart versus Bob Backlund in a submission only. King Jerry Lawler and the Royal Family versus who is it? I believe it was the Doinks. Then we've got the bad guys, Razor Ramon, Bulldog, 1-2-3 Kid, and the Head Shrinkers versus the Teamsters, Jeff Jarrett, Owen, Anvil, Shawn, and Diesel. Guts and Glory, Lex Luger, Smoking Guns, Mabel and Madam Bomb, Million Dollar Team, Tatanka, Bam Bam Bigelow, Jimmy Del Rey, Tom Pritchard, and King Kong Bundy. I love these. Most of these are former rentals, which is really cool. Then we've got the Survivor Series 95. This one definitely sure was a former rental. You can kind of tell because it had like one of the stickers on it. I like finding former rentals. When our local video store, Old Town Video, went out of business, I bought a ton of the wrestling ones. This is another one of my favorites, the 5th annual Survivor Series. This was Survivor Series 91. The Gravest Challenge. Hulk Hogan versus the Dead Man, The Undertaker. Very cool. And this one is one of the oldest ones that I have. And this one is, let me see, I believe this is the, this was also a former rental. This was Survivor Series, I think this is 87. I believe this might be the inaugural one, the very first one. Or it might be 89. I think it's 87. This might be the first one, but there's a good look at the front. There's back. But Survivor Series was, of course, part of the Big Four. You had WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, and then they ended up adding, or they had the Royal Rumble. Those were the Big Four. And then they added King of the Ring. And then, you know, they started doing monthly pay-per-views of the In Your House pay-per-views. And then they started adding, you know, what we see today of, you know, a pay-per-view every single month. But, yeah, Survivor Series was always one of my favorites. Royal Rumble was probably number one. SummerSlam were pretty good. And, of course, you know, WrestleMania is like wrestling fans' Super Bowl. But, yeah, this Sunday is Survivor Series. The rumor is, sorry about that, CM Punk is returning. I'll be surprised if that actually happens or not. Supposedly, Randy Orton is supposed to join the team of Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins. Trying to think who else is on the team. But anyways, that will be something I'll be looking forward to watching. I love watching the pay-per-views every month. But yeah, those are just some of the items that I've got recently. I've decided that I'm going to be doing a series soon called What's in the Tote. I have many, many totes of stuff that I haven't brought in here to the wrestling room, also known as, you know, the Fortress of Solitude. I need to go through things, a lot of things I forgot that I have. So this series is going to be me opening the tote, not knowing what's in it, and going through it and showing you guys. So I think that'll be a fun thing for me to do. Share some of the items that I've collected over the last couple years. Kind of talk about each one. But once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Leave a thumbs up, a like to the video. I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel greatly. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you all later.